Alright guys, so just a quick little disclaimer before I start this video off. I want to let you know, if you do this, the seat swap on your car, I was an idiot. Make sure you take out your stock harness and do some research and see what sensors you need. So, I was an idiot. There is a way around this at the end of the video. I have a few issues. I don't have the solution in this video. However, coming soon, looks like there's a scanner tool you can get that has some advanced features to disable and enable certain sensors. That should clear my issue. I ordered the tool. We'll see if it works when it gets here. I'll let you know in a future video if that works or not. But I just wanted to put out a quick disclaimer. Anyway, enjoy the video, and I hope you have a great day. Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to the video. So some interesting stuff has been going down amidst the drag pack install, as you can see right there. I just got done filming the video for when I tested out these things for the first time, and while I was out, I decided to post up my current seats in the car for sale because I'd like to go to a Corbeau racing seat for driver passenger, probably a rear seat delete altogether. Save some weight. These seats, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip you around and show you real quick. So these are the seats that are out of here right now. I'm getting ready to go meet this dude and hopefully get rid of him. So I can't really get a good angle on it. Hold up. All right, so all seats that came from Shelby had a snake emblem on the back of the seat. These do not have that, so that means these are probably not the original seats. They were changed out at some point by someone. I don't know who, I don't know when, but that's kind of what the deal is with these seats. So, as a result of that, basically, because they've already been swapped, I agree the red did look pretty good. I'm not getting rid of the red. You'll see what the new seats are later. However, it's just not really my cup of tea. I wanted to do something a little different. I had red on my last Mustang, the 07 turbocharged one, and I'm kind of over the red. It's just a lot of red on the interior, so I'm trying to get rid of some of that. Also some weight savings, and what better way than sell these and go for a Corbeau racing seat. That's the plan. Anyway, I just pulled out the pretty much everything on the interior, which is weird. I didn't think I'd be doing this to the Shelby, but here we are. So let's check it out. The other cool part is we're not really devaluing anything because, I mean, it's just a, yeah, so she's naked pretty much all the way through. We're not really devaluing anything because they're already not the original seats to begin with. Any competent buyer who would want to buy this car in the future, I don't plan on selling it, but anyone that would want to buy it in the future would already know that they're not the original seats based on not having the logo there. So I figured, why not? Let's go ahead and go with the Corbeaus. So yeah, there she is. Kind of naked. I'm tall enough I could probably drive this thing from the back seat, but we're not going to do that. Anyway, guys, that's kind of what's going on right now. So I'm going to go ahead and finish packing up. We're going to drop these things off, meet up with the other guy, get rid of them, and then I'll be putting an order later tonight for the Corbeaus. So pretty excited about this. It's something that's been on the bucket list for a while. I mentioned it a few videos ago that the future plan was drag pack, racing seats, and then drive the hell out of this car. Well, it's happened a lot faster than I thought it would, so I'm pretty stoked. Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to the video. So check it out. Today we are installing some Corbeau racing seats into the Shelby. That's kind of the big thing I've been holding off on, and one of the reasons I haven't tested out these here front runners yet. So I'm going to go ahead and flip you guys around, and we're going to go ahead and see what's going on. So, as you can see, here's my 2007 Shelby GT500, making right around 696, 700 wheel horsepower. And, as you can see, there's no seats in it right now. Some wheels and tires. So these are the old wheels and tires. I got to move these out of here and into the truck. They've just been kind of sitting in here because nothing's been able to get done right now. So I went ahead and sold the seats. I had red leather seats in here. I'll throw in a picture. And they're pretty cool, but I wasn't really a fan of the all red. And I was ready to move into something a little bit more sporty. So that brings us to what I've bought. Went ahead and went with the Corbeau RRX. So X for the cross sitting. There's cross pattern in there. RR, beyond me, I think it's reclining racing seat is what it stands for, something like that. But yeah, check it out. So it's actually a pretty dark red. It's coming up on camera kind of light. Almost like a pink color for some reason. But there you go. Anyway, I should be coming in. They'll be getting put in the car. So that's what we're doing today. Go ahead and install those in the Shelby. I think these things are going to look amazing. It's going to be a huge upgrade. Pretty sweet. That's the brackets. That's the other seat right there. Bucket of tools because broke life with no toolbox. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and stick everything in the truck real quick. Get all loaded up. And then we're going to start installing these seats. I'm excited. I haven't had a chance to test the car out with the front runners on. It looks a little weird having a skinny up there, but it is what it is. So that's the plan for the day. We're going to get those in. A little cinematic, going to show off the car. Probably get it cleaned up because it hasn't been washed in a while. So you can see, definitely pretty dirty just all around, and can't have that. Got to do some more back to black, a little bit around there it looks like. But all in all, she's doing pretty sweet. So that's the plan. All right, so let's take out one of the brackets. Look, this is the passenger side. You can tell because the seatbelt buckle area is that little piece sticking up right there. Fits toward the center console. And then there's the passenger bracket right here, E102, and the other one's E103. So I'm gonna flip this seat upside down real quick, put it on the grass so it doesn't get messed up by the concrete. And it looks like they gave us 4 little Allen head bolts right there. Pop those out, and then all we got to do is line it up to the seat bracket, and pretty much that'll be it. Let's see now. Looks like it's gonna go on like so. Should line up just fine. Looks like they gave me 2 options whether I want it in the front or rear. There's like 2 holes right there, same with the front side. So I'm not sure what that's about. So I'm gonna go get this put on, and then we'll stick it in the Mustang. Pretty simple install. It's really very simple. Reuse the old hardware for all the base brackets. Reuse the hardware for the bolt right there for the seatbelt. The only thing I'm not sure about, I don't have airbags in my old car. There's a little adapter piece in there that got rid of the option. I'm not sure if it's factory or came like that. The only thing I'm not sure about this is I don't know how the seatbelt light is going to work. There's cables that go from the bottom. I'll show you in a minute later. I might have to splice into that to get that to work again, so we'll see. Alright, so we got the bracket on, as you can see right there. Just hanging out. Got our little seat belt on. I'm going to go ahead and take you inside the car and show you what's up in here. So, that's weird. Just a piece of a button or something. Random. Anyway, so this is the harness that goes to the seat. Those 2 little brown wires right here. Hang on, let me get this focus. 2 little brown wires right here are the seatbelt light sensor, so I don't know if I need to jump those or what just yet. Not going to worry about that at the moment. This is an airbag simulator plug. I don't know if this is factory or not. It looks OEM. I also know that I believe LMR sells this as well, a similar style plug. When you go racing seats, you don't have to worry about it. I realize it's kind of dirty in here. I'll have to clean this out a little bit later. Let's see. That's the hardware for the bolts. These 2 go to the rear right there and right there. This hardware came out from the rear seat. So the rear seat, I'm undecided on what I want to do yet. Probably just going to do rear seat delete kit. I'm not really sure. Might just leave it empty for now. We are trying to save weight and go fast. So unsure on that one. Looks kind of ugly, so I'm probably going to do a rear seat delete kit, just a homemade one. I'm not really trying to go out and spend 150 bucks for freaking carpet and 2 boards. So anyway, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and pop this guy in here. Just kind of wanted to show you what we're dealing with, and then obviously Sam on the driver's or passenger side. So we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and knock this out. All right, so the bracket fits up perfectly. I haven't bolted these down just yet, but as you can see, they are lining up with the holes. Slider works well, and then lined up there and there. I want to be using the furthest back possible holes in the bracket just because I'm tall as shit, and I want to make sure that this thing fits well. So we're going to go ahead and tighten these all down and see how it looks. Alrighty, so check it out. We have the Corbeau racing seats installed. Looking really good. I love this whole area. This is like the whole thing that makes a racing seat. I get it's functional, but it looks freaking sick. And then here we go. Let's walk around to the driver's side real quick. Kind of see it in there. Alrighty, super easy install. As you can see, there we go. And I think that looks freaking phenomenal in there in relation to the rest of the car being black and red. Now we got nice black and red seats in here. It looks sick. So might as well show it on camera. We're going to start this thing up and see if we have any issues or not. As far as comfortability, they're definitely tighter, which is good. There's not much room on either side here, but that's fine. That's what they're supposed to do. Keep you from sliding around when you're trying to take corners. Although I take straight lines, so I'm not sure how well it's really going to help out. Let's see what else. But yeah, there you have it. So definitely need to get a rear seat delete in here. This looks pretty trashy, I'm not going to lie. I was kicking around the idea of avoiding it, but I don't like the way this looks back here. So we're going to go ahead and get a probably mock up a rear seat delete. It looks pretty easy. All the ones I see are literally a board that goes straight from there to that corner right there and then up. So it'll be pretty easy. I'm going to get some cardboard, mock it out, and I'll do another episode on that. So let's go and start this up. I'm curious to see what the little seatbelt light's going to say to me. So we got an airbag light. Oh, nope, we're good. Maybe not so good. It's still yelling at me. I'm fairly confident there's a sensor in here. In the seats. I left that door open. So there is a sensor in the seats to get the airbag to know if there's someone sitting in the chair or not. So I'm probably going to have to get that figured out. Let's see what else we got. So far so good. I'm going to go ahead and pack all this stuff away, take it for a little test drive, and see what happens. Alrighty, so we're cruising around. Airbag light is now on. Check charge light is on. That's been on though, so that's not related to the seats. Other than that, it's definitely louder. You can kind of, without any rear seats in there, there's absolutely no sound detonation from the rear. So, definitely pretty loud. So I need to figure out this airbag light. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. There's no bag there anyway, so it's not like it's going to fix anything. It's just turning off the dash light. But I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is probably figure out what cables it is. And I don't know, I think LMR sells something like this. I thought it was that little yellow dongle, but apparently that's not it. It's the seat sensor, so I'm going to go and look into that. Other than that, though, I mean, she feels pretty good. I don't feel anything weird or anything odd. I don't think I'm going to let it sit in the drag tires forever, though. It definitely, you feel there's a little bit of a flat spot in them already. I mean, it'll come out a little bit of heat, but it's kind of irritating. So probably going to put the normal wheels and tires back on. And yeah. I definitely sit lower in the car. It is really weird. Like, I have quite a bit more headroom now, so I had to kind of readjust everything. It's weird, though. All in all, though, I definitely like them. I like the look. I like the feel. They're not as comfortable as the stock seats just because, I mean, they're a little bit tighter, but it is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and pause you guys, head back, and we'll see if we can address this airbag later. All right, so we just got back. Parking brake on. Airbag light's still on, so that's expected. Other than that, I mean, that kind of sums up the video for right now. I don't have a plan exactly on what I'm going to do with this airbag light. I need to research that a little more and see what's up, see if that adapter works, whether that's what I already have or if it's something different. Other than that, no seatbelt lights came on, which is awesome. I think because the seat sensor is missing, it also doesn't register that there's someone in the seat saying, like, hey, you need to be buckled. Otherwise, it would be blinking anytime there's no one in the passenger seat or anything like that. So, no seatbelt light came on, which is cool. I need to figure out airbag, as I'm saying. Other than that, I mean, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I think they look pretty sick. It's really a nice edge that the car needed. Definitely doing a rear seat delete, whether I have to buy it or make it, it's happening, because it's crazy loud and just very, very obnoxious when I'm trying to drive around. So it'll definitely nice to kind of clean up the car a little bit for sure. This is looks pretty trashy back there, I'm not gonna lie. So other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't really have much else for this one, as I was saying. Leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions, any questions or anything like that. I'll be sure to answer them as best I can. And without further ado, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.